Last week, we found out that we can make a women's roster on 2k22 on the My GM mode. And not only did we find out that, we played to the first pay-per-view where we won our first pay-per-view and become the leader in brand dominance. Now, can we continue that in this episode? Stick with me, guys.
This is Big E from the new GAHY. Give me that whole yeah. Give it to me. I need it.
Someone remind me that we need to get Shotzi. We need to get Shotzi. Let's hope she can come away from NXT. They're not even using her, man. Let's get straight into it. Thank you so much, everyone, for enjoying all the 2K content, whether it's this series, whether it's the My GM mode, me versus Dom that we've got on the channel that you guys are really giving us some nice feedback on, and for joining us for the watch alongs for the wrestling streams. It's been really great. We're seeing the channel grow constantly, and that's freaking awesome. So if you'd like the video, if you enjoy it, it really helps us out. And leave a comment down below. Let us know what you want to see in the future in this My GM mode. Guys, let's get to it. There's the game screen. Oh, wow. I've just noticed that you can't really see the NXT very well. You can't see their numbers. I'm going to have to make sure I call out the numbers at the bottom there because my face is in the way. Didn't realize about that. Hope it's not too bad. Hope the logo at the top's not too bad. Hope this face, this mug isn't too bad. Let's go into our first week after WrestleMania Backlash. Washington, D.C. It is week 6. Huh? Just so you know, this wasn't like planned. This isn't like something you can cheat. I mean, I don't think. I mean, I haven't. If you could. What? Shotzi, the person I said I wanted to be on the brand, picked early by Stephanie McMahon. Picked way earlier than I expected. Hey, Sonia, listen. I'm sick of working for Stephanie at NXT, Shotzi. Mate, come over here. How much do you want? I'm more than happy to ditch my contract and come and work at NXT UK. Don't you have a 90 days no compete clause? And I'll do it at a discount. Discount 73,000. And I'll sign with NXT UK starting next week. What do you say? Yeah, I've got 300,000. Sounds good to me, baby. Come on in. Come on down. I wonder if my face cam covers the main event. Oh, I didn't know. Great. See you next week, Sonia. Good to be part of the team. Shotzi Blackheart now in NXT UK. Major increase to Shotzi's morale. Banging. Listen, I'm not physically 100% right now. I don't mind pain. I don't want a serious injury, says Rhea. Fair enough. No one's a serious injury. Is it okay if I get 2 weeks off? Sure. You know, I'm not even going to say take a week off at the health spa. I'm going to say take 2 weeks off. She's just finished a feud. Her stamina's at 35. Let's build her back. Let's build her back up. She'll be happy with that as well. A small increase there. I wonder if you get a small increase if you offer her the card. I mean, I'm giving her the card as well, probably. We are doing stuff with Ripley, just English language. Injury Rehab 3 as the commissioner's goal. I sure that Raquel Gonzalez cuts a promo this week. I mean, why not? I'd see no issue with that. I told Charlotte Flair that she'd partner with Dakota Kai in a tag match within the next 3 weeks. And I promised Rhea Ripley 2 weeks off for rest. Let's see if we've got a health spa card. We certainly do. Let's give it to Rhea Ripley to make sure that she is out and we don't accidentally book her. Let's make sure we don't book her next week as well. We've got another health spa card there to buy. 15 grand. Let's buy it. Vito Star, blocking opposing brand from booking the most popular superstar in next week's show. That's good, isn't it? 50 grand. 212. You know what? Yeah, we can afford that. I'm not going to go for the little bit of TLC. That makes our TLC get a higher than normal rating, whilst it would be good. I mean, let's not forget, like, them stipulation matches get a higher rating anyway. Yes, it's a great way to guarantee a 5-star event, but I for 50 grand, I don't know if we need that right now. I really don't. If we're not loaded by any means. So, yeah, we've got a couple of ways of making them suffer. Let's see if there's any more free agents. Asuka on there. Permanent Kenny Ray. Oh, I ain't got enough money. God damn. You're right. Just doom. Okay, we can't get Kelly Ray. That would have been an awesome booking. A permanent as well. Oh, damn it. Is Dewdrop, or that's what they're calling it now, Piper Niven in this game? I don't even know. Check this out afterwards. Oh, man. We missed out. Legends. We got any legends in there? I have seen China come up right there. So, yeah, cool. Let's book the show, baby. The first one after the event. We've got Tamina and Shirai both still going at it, continuing their feud after the tag matches that they've been knocking it out of the park with. And we also have Bailey and Ignition at a level 3 feud. I'm sure we can build that up to a level 4 feud before the pay-per-view. So that's great. Although Ignition is hurting. I feel like we're going to have to... I feel like first of all, we need to rest her. I think it's worth spending that, although I was going to spend it on Rhea Ripley because I want her to sort of get the most out of being rested. But I believe what we can also do is a call out of Bailey and Ignition. Fails Commissioner's goal. What's the Commissioner's goal? Bet it's use Rhea Ripley in something. I believe that still lets... Because we're not actually using her as the first person in the call out, I believe that still lets her rest. So yeah, because you can't book her in the rest of the show. So save that promo there. Perfect. Building up that. Oh mate, that's how it happened. That is how it happened. We have 5,000 more fans right now. That 5,000 more fans, guys. Less than 5,000. They are at 1,501,895. So less than 5,000. That's one promo, man. Got to be careful with that. Make sure we keep ahead of it. Told Charlotte first, you tag team with Dakota Kai in the next 3 weeks. Yes, we'll make sure that happens. Ensure that Raquel Gonzalez cuts a promo this week. We've got our second thing that's happening here. We might as well get the card. It might help us in the future when we need it. Raquel, go on out there, cut a promo, love. Let's hope she does well. She's not got the best promo ability in the world. Main event. Charlotte Flair wanted to team with Dakota Kai. Let's make it happen. Dakota Kai and Charlotte Flair. And you are going to fight... Well, Charlotte's just come off Bianca, hasn't she? So let's have her in there. You know, people wanted to see Sasha and Dakota go as well, so I should really make that happen at some point. Do we go Baszler or do we get the new girl out? Do we get Maya T. Kirk out? Just turned her Bruiser as well to bolster up our face division a little bit. What do we do? I think we put in Shayna. Go Shayna, see what that happens. And we'll keep it as a tables, just give it a little bit of a boost for the end of the show, but there's a lot of star power in there as well, to be honest with you. Let's have a mid-card match. Let's go... Do you want the Iconics to fight? We kind of need Sasha Banks on the show as well, don't we? Billie Kay's got great stamina, so it also makes sense to get her out there. Okay, let's do this. Let's build up the start of the show with... Let's go Billie Kay against Io Shirai. Popularity 71. It's not going to make much sense. Maybe what we do... Okay, maybe we go Sasha Banks and Tamina And we have a run-in here from Io Shirai. That makes sense. That's a good match. Mid-card match. So we don't really have anything going on here. And all we've got is heels because two of our faces are out. Here. Do we just accept that? I mean, and if they cut a promo to get fans, like, we are losing again. Can we not book a match in here? I mean, we've got a bit of money. What can we do? What can we do? Not enough money. That would have been perfect, wouldn't it? Tamara for 10 weeks at $6,000. Beth Spartan, the Giant. Beth, $6,000. Not a lot of money. I mean, that's less than a tables match. Oh, well, no, it's $1,000 more than the tables match, but you know. Let's go. Let's sign Beth. Let's have it happen. Beth, welcome to NXT UK. Thank you. Was she a face? I hope she was a face. I needed a face. I went in to buy a face. I just bought a heel, didn't I? Yeah, she's a face. Pure. But she doesn't have any anyone in her class to fight against. Maya, we need to turn you face, don't we? I think all our fighters are heels. We found that out with Shayna Baszler. Versus Sammy, who's a specialist, so can go against anyone. So I think we just do that for our mid card. Do we do tables? I mean, it's not going to hurt Sammy. Put it that way. I mean, that was nearly the cost of getting Beth Spartan in, so absolutely worth it as long as we can keep them happy. Let's just go a normal mid card match. I don't think it's going to do great on the show. But you know what? That's a big main event. A nice opener there, solid opener with the run-in there on the feud and a call out of our biggest feud that we've got. I don't think it's too bad. We've been limited a little bit by Rhea, but we are needing to build up them staminas ready for the next show. Book 1, level 1 or higher rivalry. We haven't even done that. We need the big arena. Okay, we've got them bonuses. We've got them bonuses. Shame we haven't got the bonuses for that on the show quality, but let's make sure we put on the best show that we can. 87,000. That's the majority of that is like the Thunderdome, really. In fact, let's have a quick look right now at the Thunderdome holds 12,500. That is opposed to that holds 1,500. The ticket price is £12. Let me use my piece of paper. 12,500 capacity. Cool. Let's keep an eye out for that. Let's see if we manage to sell that out and make money from tickets tonight. It'd be nice to know that with a show like this, we can sell it out. Let's go into the show, I think. Yeah. Commissioner goals met, confirmed booking. Let's see what NXT is going to do as well. I do think they're going to take overs in this show. Sasha Banks wins, earning a shot of the title. I think we're going to say that for sure. Bailey and Ignition, the rivalry has grown. It is at level 4 now. Now we just have to make sure it don't get stale. Beth Spartan, welcome. Looking like the offspring of Mosh and Thrasher. Welcome, Beth. Welcome, the daughter of Mosh. Or was it Thrasher? I can't remember which one. Mosh and Thrash. Love their t-shirts, man. This isn't going to do so good, is it? Sammy George, well played. Sammy, disappointing, but they've got a new rivalry. Excellent. Okay, cool. We'll go with it. We'll see if we can build up their popularity. They're a good peoples to have on tag matches and stuff like that as well, I guess. Raquel Gonzalez now with a self promo. That's what we did to get a card, so it doesn't matter too much. Main event: Dakota Kai, Charlotte Flair, Shayna Baszler, and Bianca Belair. Let's see how this one does. Charlotte and Dakota winning a 3-star match, a good match. It was an okay show. It was an okay show. Just spent money here. I'm counting 62,500. Giant and Specialist. Nia Jax versus Natalia. Spent a lot of money. They're worried. Oh, you spend all that and you get a mediocre match. Self promo there from Alexander Wolf. Great promo. Mid card match. Pete Dunne versus Mace. Winner Pete Dunne. They've got a rivalry going, haven't they? A disappointing match. 1.5 stars. Tony Storm, Charity. Okay. I think that may be what puts them over the edge, you know. Charity's, I think, quite important. I really do. It's one of the things I'm learning from this Let's Play. 1-on-1, a Giant versus Cruiserweight, TLC. This will do well. This will be 4 stars, 3.5. 3.5 it is. Right then, let's look at these stats. So I feel like we had a slightly better show there with a slightly better opener, 0.5 of a star higher than they got. Let's see our ratings and match draw. And don't forget, we was going to look at some special things here. So 50,000 nearly fan change, profit of 150,000. That's great. We was going to look at the network deal payout to see if that remained high after using the card in the last episode, and I can see there that it's gone back down to 18,000. So it is a one-shot use, which means it's worth about 40k, which doesn't seem worth it when you consider some of the other cards like the free agent signing and stuff like that. Or even impacting the other people's show. So definitely doesn't feel like that network deal card is worth it, which is a shame because I feel like it'll put people off using NXT UK in the future. Great. What else do we need to check? Fans. How many fans did we have in the arena? Arena crowd, 11,655, which made us a profit of 139,000. I mean, yeah, that's good. That's worth it to me, right? Is it not? I mean, we paid 40,000 for the arena, I believe. We made 139. Nearly sold out. Not quite with a okay card, but no like real build to it. There we go. Let's see how Raw did. Pete Dunne finally getting a win, people saying. They got about 50,000, but nowhere near the profit we got, only getting 3,000 there in the profit. Same network deal, and sold to a tiny crowd. Maybe that's the difference, guys. I think that's why I always go for the largest crowd I can. As long as we're hitting them numbers, we can party with it. Cool. Sasha, we're still number 1. Of course we are. Even with that 5,000 plus that they got, they're currently on 1,551,291. Same amount of money, just got 3,000 more fans. This is close, man. This is close. This isn't guaranteed. Austin, Texas, Triple H. You haven't scheduled a champion title fight in a while. They're a useful way to get the audience cheering. Opener and main event matches are particularly good candidates to receive a ratings boost from having a belt on the line. Yeah. Can't disagree with you more. Can't agree with you more. Just remember that title fights will affect your superstar stamina more than the regular fights will. You have to balance getting the crowd fired up against the risk of burning out top stars before the pay-per-view shows. And that is one of the difficult things. Like, balancing your titles is hard because you want them in the card all the time, and then they end up putting a title on the line and the stamina goes, whoa. Hey, Sonia, great to be joining you at NXT UK. Welcome, Shotzi. Welcome. I'm raring to go. I'm looking forward to my first match. She might want that tonight then. Tamina, hey, I feel like I'm the fall guy every week at the moment. Whatever my match is, I want to win, okay? You're suggesting wrestling's booking there, Tamina. Cool. Tamina demanded that she win her next match. I mean, what are we supposed to do? Promised Ripley 2 weeks off. Yes, she's got one more. And told Charlotte Flair she'd partner with Dakota Kai in a tag team match within the next 3 weeks. Pretty sure we did that. And it's saying in progress. So, and it just says there that we have done it because Charlotte Flair and Dakota Kai work well as a tag team. Weird. Okay, let's see what happens. Health Bar 2 there. Might as well pick it up. Like I said, I love the health bars, man. It's your way to get your stamina back up. It's a way to keep them people on your rosters. Let me just raise my chair a little bit here as we look in the free agents. Asuka, permanent fighter. Great. It would absolutely demolish us. I mean, do we take it while we've got the chance? I feel like we've had a couple of good ones actually come up, so maybe we wait a little bit. Any legends? Beth Phoenix. I think it is just Trish Stratus, Beth Phoenix, China, and Mickey James. Is Lita not in the game? I don't even know. To be honest, I've not even played the actual game. I've just been enjoying this. Let's get that Thunderdome out straight away. See our costs there. One-on-one participants. So we wanted to give Charlotte Flair a title shot, and we are definitely going to do that. Charlotte Flair is going to go against Dakota Kai in a title match. We wanted to... Oh, no, because Charlotte's saying about Dakota Kai again, even though it didn't register. But I'm sure we did it, man. I'm sure we did it. Field Commissioner Go, what's that? Have at least one TLC match. Yeah, that's fine. It's cool. We can give a boost to one of our matches. So, Sasha Banks, you really want that fight with Io Shirai? Cool. Not necessarily what I want, though. Specialist and fighter. We have no style bonus there whatsoever. No style bonus whatsoever. We really need to get a brawler in here. So, how about... Shayna Baszler, welcome to NXT UK. We've not been using you enough at all. Let's have it as a TLC. Why not? Why not? Cool. I've just noticed that someone was injured in that last match. Cool. That's a good main event. Do I want to start a feud with Rhea? Do I want to try going Rhea and Dakota? Well, I know I kind of want Sasha to at least have a match. Maybe Dakota costs her that match. I don't know. We'll see. Let's have another tag team match in. We've got a lot of stars that we need to use, man. Tamina and Io Shirai are at level 1 feud, so that's something that we need to consider. Io Shirai on very low stamina, though. Let's get our... Do we get... Oh, Shotzi wants to be on the show, doesn't she? Shotzi, I feel, again, Cruiser, man, you got to be a face, haven't you? Or do we start mixing it up now? Do we start mixing it up and seeing where it goes? People are going to change in the future, so maybe it is time. Maybe it is time to just start saying, okay, we try different things. Why not? We're winning, right? It's an experiment. Io Shirai is going to be not fighting because she's really hurt. So is Bianca Belair. Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, I mean, they're doing well. Seems to be faces that were down a bit. Stamina at 100, popularity at 40. I mean, Beth's fine. I mean, maybe Rhea and Ignition. I mean, it's a bit of a nothing match, but you know what? I'm sure it'll be fine. Does that want to be a hard opener? I don't know. I don't even think we want to necessarily... We don't want to overdo the feud between Bayley and Ignition. We've got to make it last 5 weeks here at level 4. Need to carry on with this Tamina and Shirai feud. What if we was to have... I think Tamina just needs to call her out, doesn't she? That's the way that we can keep Io Shirai off the show. But she's promo skill 1, but let's just see what happens, eh? Good luck. Let's get some advertising if we can. Not advertising, charity if we can. And let's get someone out there. Who's got a good promo skill? You've got a good promo skill, but I really want you resting. Raquel's at 2. Bailey's at 3. Bailey's going to go on after the Ignition match earlier and talk about that a little bit. It's a little bit funny. And let's go with... I mean... Shotzi versus Raquel Gonzalez, two bad guys going at it. See who's the baddest. It's not the best match in the world because the roles are the same, but you know, sometimes it can happen. We should really start something off here as well, maybe with her. I mean, we don't really want to do any sort of interference, so we want her to rest up, don't we? We got any other cruisers? No. Tough. I think we're just going to have to call it a match. I always find after the first sort of week, you sort of build up to this massive pay-per-view, and then you're left with nothing, and you're sort of struggling to grasp at what's happening next. Thankfully, we've got one good feud going forward. What is happening with the champion? What is happening with the champion? Dakota Kai, Sasha Banks. I want to do Dakota Kai and Sasha Banks. The game has basically told me to do that. It said, look, try this. No, we can't even get that crew. We'll get that one. We get the plus 5% there. Get that one. We get that one. Cool. Check. We don't want any of these. We have got the health spot. We should use that. We should absolutely use that. Do we use it on the more injured Io Shirai? I feel like we do. Let's go. You know, I've got the other giant as well. I've got this match. Let's add this into this match because they've both got great stamina. Well, Sammy's got great stamina. Who's the bigger heel? Let's go with the specialist Sammy versus the giant Beth Spartan. No, because of the face heel thing. Raquel, it's going to be that anyway. It's 3 heels versus a heel and a face. Let's try that, man. 2 giants versus them. That's interesting. It's an interesting tag team. It's definitely our mid card, but that's fine. Cool. Let's lock that in. Sorry, guys. Sorry to change my mind. Show cost 113,000. Let's go. Cool. Opening match. Let's see how it does. Not the best card. We have got the TLC in there. Winner Rhea Ripley and Ignition. 2.5 stars. Good. Okay, promo by Tamina, doing nothing for that, but letting Io rest up, that was the important thing. Mid-card, let's see what happens here. Is this going to end up being a feud? Is Raquel going to turn face? If that had ended up with a feud, I would have been tempted to definitely turn Raquel face. Bailey now with a charity promo. Bailey, get them fans, man. Tag team TLC, big match here. Can Sasha get a win over the champion? Yes, she can. 4 stars as well. Cracking. I mean, there was a lot of superstars in that. We applied a lot of bonuses. We did well. Let's see what they do. Brock and Dexter fighting for the title. They didn't bother at the pay-per-view, of course. But that is still carrying on. A 3-star match, level 2. That's going to be a scary one to go against in the pay-per-view, I think. 3,000 weak, but whatever. I mean, it still gets 5,000 fans. Alexander Wolf versus Pete Dunne. Dunne getting more wins. Dunne's on a winning streak right now, by the way. 2.5 stars, and they've got a rivalry there. Tony Storm promo. Plus 5 to a popularity. But guys, you've got to get her in the matches, man. A run-in from Mace here on Ivar. Winner Santos Escobar. And 4 stars. Bloody hell. That's good, man. That's good. I mean, did we win? No, we just didn't. We lost on the opener, lost on the mid card. Main event equal. Continue. Fine. Let's see what happens here. Charlotte has a really great feel for TLC. Billie Kay and Peyton Royce are an incredible tag. We know that, man. We know that. We should really get more. We need to get them in a feud. 129,000 profit and 50,000 fans. I am happy with that. Special promotion. I don't know what that does. Cool. And let's have a look. 53,000 fan change right there. That's more than us. And we won't far apart. Total profits lost of 118,000. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. They got a big payout there. Again, big arena, man. No, we're behind. I'm at 1,600,359,000. Oh, and we're not building very well for the pay-per-view either. 2 weeks until payback. This is not looking good, guys. Just a quick reminder, your fans want to see great matches, but they also want a show with a lot of variety in its fights. And to maximize your variety bonus, have at least one tag and one solo match. We tend to do that, but both male and female superstars in your fights. And use the superstars representing all 5 fighting classes across the microchart card. Sometimes we don't do that. Sometimes we don't use a specialist. But actually, no, we do, because Charlotte's been out there loads. I told you, Callie and I really hit it off as a tag team last week. Thanks for pairing us up. We're looking forward to the next tag match. You might not get one, Charlotte. Relax. The crowd still loved us, so we didn't get the win. Dakota and I can definitely shake up the tag division with another chance. Oh, you're asking for one. The fans can't wait to see our next tag team match. Have to say, you really look out for the talent here in NXT UK. That's what we do, Charlotte. That's what we do. Hey, boss, I've been talking with Bailey a lot recently, and she had this great idea that we should team up for a tag match. I think we'd actually make an awesome tag team. Heel and face. Can I convince you to take a chance on us? Sure. I mean, look, we've got the talent asking to do a heel and a face tag match. I think that's quite interesting. Tag team match, Bailey as well. Cool. So Bailey, they put Io Shirai in there because of the specialist trait. And you know what? She's in a feud with Ignition. How's Ignition looking? 47. I don't think that's a terrible match, is it? Yeah, why not? Bailey's a heel, of course she is. Okay, you asked for it. You get it, baby. Schedule a run-in on one of your champions this week. Do not worry, it is happening. Flair and Kai. Oh, we got a feud for that. Cool. Okay. One of our champions is fighting, so Dakota Kai is fighting this week. She lost against Sasha Banks. Let's see if Sasha Banks can win this matchup. What would Sasha Banks be good at? I mean, I really want a good match here. We've got loads of money, so let's go Hell in a Cell. Let's have this mean something, man. Title match, interference on. Who wants to interfere with Dakota Kai, who we've just been struggling to get into a feud, man? Struggling so much. Who's going to help her out? Who's going to help Sasha out? I mean, it's got to be Baszler, hasn't it? Because she teamed with... Where's Baszler? She teamed up with Sasha against Dakota Kai, so it makes sense that if anyone's going to attack our champion, it's going to be Shayna Baszler. I feel that's going to be a big moment there. I think we're going to have a new champion. Definitely main event. Definitely main event. Let's hope this can carry on going a little bit more. George and Spartan, we kind of need you two to keep going. The Iconics are a great tag team. Let's have them in there. And I kind of want... who do I want them to fight? So the two heels, I want them to fight two faces. Do we just do it? Bianca and Bella. Yeah, that's the same person. Rhea, or do we go Spartan? Ironically, they're in the feud and no one else is. Yeah, I think so. Okay, and we need to get something out of this. Yeah, we really do. Mia Yim is going to come in, and she's just had a feud against Rhea, so let's not revisit that too quickly. Let's go against Bianca Belair. See if we get a feud out of that. Two of them are good at tables matches. I feel like we should do a good show here. We'll get that as Extreme Rules, and we'll get that as a... Oops. Oh, what have I done? Don't worry about it. We'll have that as tables. How many bonuses do we get for that? Just the Io Shirai one. Cool. Let's do a call out. We need more, man. We need more. We need something going on here. Charlotte Flair needs something. She's currently against Banks and Baszler as a tag team. I mean, Beth Spartan ain't going to call her out. Let's have a look at money. Let's have a look. We've got money, is what I meant to say. Oh, 2 permanents on there. We've got our... I don't know why I'm obsessed with permanents. Let me know if I'm doing wrong by this, guys. Alexa Bliss. 243,000. Face, exactly what we need. Tegan Nox, a fighter as a heel. I mean, that's what most people are. Fabian Aichner, can I just say, he's one of the greatest wrestlers in WWE. Just saying. It's great. Bliss, I mean, you're mine. You're mine. Welcome to NXT UK Alexa Bliss, whose promo skill is 5 out of 5. Great. Happy with that indeed. Nova, who's a fighter as well, is also permanent. 30k. Am I getting a bit much? Tegan Nox is, but I mean... No, we can't afford Tegan Nox because we won't be able to get the big show here, and we've got a big card here. Tell you what, let's go into show logistics, set all that up, and see how much we're left with. We've got bonuses galore here. Available week 9, 1 week away from that. What a shame we can't do all that. What a shame. Managed roster. Show costs 139. You know, I feel we've got enough lower card talent in the minute. Hellspa 3, how can I turn it down? I can't. Veto random superstar. But from booking the most popular superstar, I mean, we can veto the champ. Veto random superstar is good. Who are we not using on this card? Who are we keeping off to get? We need Charlotte Flair needs resting up. That's all really. Is that just too good to miss? I can only buy one. We are going to buy that. We are going to hopefully sabotage the next pay-per-view. Thank you so much for joining me with this. This is fun. Right. I think if I buy that, it's going to put the show, my budget down, and then I'm going to have to start messing about with the show. So this time, I'm not going to get it. Pre-match physio. Oh, what did we unlock last time with the power card? It was this one, wasn't it? It shows you retain most of your fans that week. Oh, cool. So we can see if that was out. Okay, whatever. I know there's a retention thing. I just don't really get what it does yet. Welcome to the brand, Alexa Bliss, going out there, promo skill 5. Like, yeah. That's how you bring in Alexa Bliss, isn't it? It just makes sense. Do we carry on with the call out for Sammy George and Beth Spartan? Yeah, but a promo skill is so low. I don't think that did out for us last time because a promo skill is so low. Do we change Shotzi face? Do we have a call out? No, she's in a feud with her. So let's get Raquel. Interesting, isn't it? 2 heels. I mean, she can definitely turn face, though. Guys, this is a cracking show, which means next week's show is going to be more difficult. The show costs 144,000, leaving us with 6,000 in the budget. We need to make money here, man. We need to make money. Oh, I'm scared. I'm genuinely scared. Alexa Bliss, welcome. We've got the mid-card title, the mid-card tag teams, which they wanted. All makes sense there in terms of feuds. And then that main event, which I think something big's happening. Guys, I think this might be one of my most exciting bookings of a show. I really do. Genuinely do. Running from Mia Yim there, setting up a feud with Bianca. Let's see what happens. This should be great. This should be great. This is 4 stars. 3.5 stars. Mayhem and Belair have got in a rivalry great. I mean, Yim and Rhea did great at the last show. So, Alexa Bliss, welcome. Promo Effect +3. She's introduced herself. What are her intentions? Cool. So Bailey and Tamina versus Ignition and Io Shirai. Let's ignite the fans. Nice, man. The faces win in a 3.5-star match again. Great. And this is the match, isn't it? I mean, promo rating excellent. Nice. New rivalry. Shotzi, 2 heels in a rivalry. Excellent. Interesting. Run in here. I don't know, because they haven't got a feud going. I'm going to say 3.5 stars, but let's see if Sasha Banks is walking away with that belt. I kind of wanted to. I don't feel like Dakota Kai's been the best champion for us. Let's see. Oh, I can't even look. Is it Sasha? Is it Sasha? Is it Sasha? Is it Sasha? Bloody Sasha! It's bloody Sasha! 5.5 stars. Shoot, man! And we got a rivalry. We got a rivalry out of it. Baszler and Kai, not Sasha. But Sasha's got the championship. She's going to ask for a rematch, isn't she? Maybe we give her a rematch at the pay-per-view. Maybe we don't. Maybe Sasha does a run-in at the pay-per-view. No, we need that title on. Brock Lesnar and Dexter Lumis carrying on that feud. Them two, they'll have low stamina, man. Brock Lesnar getting the win there. Great match. Looking wild. Excellent promo for Finn Balor and Mace now. Ivar and Gran Metalik. Finn Balor was tag teaming with Pete Dunne earlier, I believe, on their brand. The new rivalry there. Santos Escobar versus Ivan. This is this is level 4 rivalry. That's going to hurt us at the pay-per-view. TLC 1-on-1. I kind of don't want them to be on the pay-per-view. I'd love it if one of our cards took one of them out. Jackson Natalia rivalry grows. Great match. TLC though. Spent a bit on it. We had the better show. Didn't do any advertising there. Could that hurt us? Fan change 53,000. Is that all? I thought it would have been more than that. 100,000 profit. Great. Yes. Okay. Ticket sales payout. Yeah, we're doing good. We're nearly hitting max on that anyway, so that's great. Are we losing many fans? No, 0.97. We're not, so we don't need to play that card yet. Wow. You successfully accomplished the commissioner's goal. Pre-match video, another great card. Just avoids the chance of someone getting hurt on the brand. So 50,000. Ooh, 111,000 profit. Not liking the look of that. We've narrowed the gap. It's okay, but this show is not going to be as good. I have a very strong feeling. 2 more shows. 1 more show and then the pay-per-view. 2 more shows in this video. Do you think I'm gonna win this or not? Let's find out, shall we? Can I end this show at number 1 again? Look, this has got to stop. Oh yeah, we forgot she wanted to win the match. It's your fault, man. I'm seriously unhappy with this never-ending string of losses. What? I thought I could trust you. Moderate decrease of Tamina's morale. This is the juggling game that we're gonna have to start playing. I'm not happy with losing my championship last week as a former champion and acting my rematch clause. I want a championship match against Sasha. Nobody else better get a title shot before me. Do we want the rematch at the pay-per-view? I mean, she's in a feud with Yim now. Do we just keep that going in the background? Wait for the next one. We haven't got many rivalries. We'll try it. Don't keep me waiting long. I already missed wearing that goal. Just relax, man. Relax. How long do you want? In progress. It doesn't give us a time limit, so that's good. Okay, cool. Yeah, we failed that one, guys. That's promised Rhea Ripley 2 weeks of rest. Did I miss that? No. Sorry, Rhea. Sorry, darling. Oh, I completely forgot. That's a problem, man. Free advertising for next week if you want it. Right, here we go. This is where we start to make them suffer a little bit. Champion You're not turning up on the show. They haven't been using the women champion very much, have they? I'm assuming it's Becky Lynch. So I'd be happy to see that go onto the guy, but we'll see who it is. Brock or Dexter Lumis, I think, have been feuding over that championship. Veto random superstar. Who would I like that to be? Who's been on it a lot? Pete Dunne's been on it quite a lot. Veto star, yeah. The most popular star as well. So that's a good one. That's a really good one. You could, in theory, wipe out 2 champions with the cards that I've just played. Big, man. Big. I don't need to raise my morale right now. I feel morale's pretty good. I've not messed up too much yet. That's like a let's save this thing. We might use it a lot later on. Pre-match physio. Don't need to worry about that. I don't think yet. Cool. Trains one of our emerging talent stars to become a permanent senior superstar for your brand. We might end up using that. I don't know if new stuff is unlocked. Let's just pay for this match and see what is it that's unlocked. We've got Road Crew, which is 25,000, Network Lights and Logistic, which is 37,000, and this one, which is 37,000. Again, show qualities get better with these. Not bad to have. Not bad to have. Right. Yeah, baby. Okay. So we've got a tag team going on here. We've got a tag team match going on, which involves everyone that we sort of need it to involve. Tag team. This is the week before the pay-per-view. This is what you do, isn't it? Failed Commissioner Go. What's Commissioner's Go? Book your least popular superstar available for a match this week. Yeah, no problem. Not in this match, though. Baszler's looking quite hurt, actually. Was it Baszler? No, it's Sasha. So maybe we don't use her. But her popularity is 89. I mean, she's just going to be good in any match for us, isn't she? That's great, man. That's great. Poor. Oh, Dakota Kai, from going to not having anything to all the attention being on Kai. I mean, a tag match would work perfectly here, but I do feel like we need to rest the champion. Do we have any? No, we don't. Could have really done with giving her a little bit of something to ensure that she's nicely rested for the next week. No female actual wrestlers. We've got Tamara Tycross and Ella Rabu. Yeah, I don't think we need them though. We've got a few. Cool. So, what's my main event going to be? You are resting. Bianca Belair still hurting. 40. But we need to build up that feud with Yim. I mean, Banks and Baszler makes sense. But hopefully that builds up into Dakota Kai and Shayna Baszler. She could interrupt in the title match again, couldn't she? We've got Alexa Bliss. Welcome into the show. Do we put her in a main event now? Is there any reason to? What feuds do I need to build up? Tamina Bailey. Shirai Ignition. It's got to be Bailey Ignition at this pay-per-view. That might be our opening event, to be honest. We need a strong one for that. I think Io Shirai can take on Tamina. Oh, we need our least popular superstar in this, don't we, as well? So I don't know exactly who that is. Let's do that for now. We don't know what these are good at. Let's save something big for the... Io Shirai's good at table matches, so let's use that. No interference. We don't need any interference. Or do we? Do we have one of the tag team people help out? It feels like it needs something, you know. Who was she tagging with? She was tag teaming with her. Bailey could come out to assist Tamina. That's cool. I like that. Makes sense storyline wise. I don't know if that's our main event though. Maybe. Who knows? We need to book our least popular superstar. It's going to be in this position here. Let's sort by popularity. Perfect. And Mighty Kirk is our least popular superstar. I mean, if we put her in a match here, it's gonna be a stinker, I think. And I don't want a stinker on the show. I don't want a stinker on the show. So we're gonna have a look at what we need to do. Gonzalez, Shotzi, that interesting heel feud that the game sort of pushed us towards, which was very interesting, man. She's a bruiser. She's a bruiser heel. Of course she is. Because we don't have many of them. So it doesn't really matter. Bruiser heel. Well, we could go against two faces. This could be Bliss's match to try and introduce her, I guess. Baszler could come in here for sure. Let's sort by popularity. Let's sort by stamina. This might help me out a little bit. Shotzi at full stamina. Although Shotzi's being more face, isn't she? Maybe Shotzi turns face here. Maybe that's what happens. Maybe Shotzi. So we have Raquel Gonzalez in there. And that was her tag team partner, wasn't it? That one match. But maybe let's not do that. We've got a cruiser and a bruiser. Great words. A cruiser and a bruiser. So we need a fighter or a biter. Cruiser and a bruiser. Cruiser and a bruiser. I think we can go with the fighter. Heel fighter. Shotzi feels face, man. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? We've got two faces that can fight here. Please. Anyone? No. Clear you. Get you out of there. Come on. You're out of there. You're out of there. That should be cool. Rhea. Shayna's got a lot better stamina, so let's go with Shayna. A cruiser and a bruiser versus a fighter and a giant. Getting everything in there. I mean, it feels weird, but whatever. And we have a run in here. We are trying to build up. What are we trying to build up? Oh, I'm so confused. Belair, that can't happen. Does no one want to fight anyone in this deck of people? Oh, no, we need to change hair, don't we? Are we changing the giant? I'm guessing. Oh no, she's 96. As if she's got less stamina. Wow. I feel like we've used Raquel a little bit more. Maybe we haven't. Popularity, Maya. Okay, cool. That is what we wanted to do. Sorry, hard one to book. It feels like you're juggling so much at times. It's cool. Your interference does not have enough participants. No, it doesn't. George Blair. No. Belair and Yim, they need to do something. We need to build them up a bit. Dakota Kai is hurting. Like, she's going for a title shot. She's going to get hurt at this pay-per-view. She's absolutely going to get hurt. Can we have something running? Can we have a reason for this match? Please. Please. I mean, no. Baszler. Who's fighting Baszler? Dakota Kai. Run in. Attack. Baszler. That'll make you happy. I don't know if run-ins cost us stamina or not. That's something to take note of, isn't it? Let's just remove her for a second and put her back in. She has a stamina of 16. Let's see what it is at the end of this show. My little notes. Yeah, let's see what she has at the end of the show. Interesting. Testing. Right. Okay, we got Bailey and Ignition. That's fine. It's Yim and Belair I need to build up. And how do we build that up when they're both hurting? Mia Yim goes in the ring. She's a fighter. So it makes sense to go against It makes sense to go against Baszler or, well, Belair, obviously. But let's not. Let's have a go against the Cruiserweight. Let's have Alexa Bliss's debut on the show. Let's push it a little bit. Let's not get anyone here. I cannot be doing with that. And Bianca Belair is going to come in for the save because she's fed up of everything that Mia Yim has been saying. What you think? You thinking of going with your husband to AEW? Stay with me. Stay with me. Cool. Let's save the match. Promos now. Again, be careful who I need to keep off the show. She needs to stay off. I always feel like she's a good one because she's got a cracking promo skill, and we haven't used the Iconics as much as we probably should. It feels like the feuds and matches that they've got in haven't really kicked off into any feuds. It's interesting. You go into this with a way of thinking that you're going to put the show, and it doesn't always pan out like that. And that's how I kind of like to play. I like to just sort of sit back and not try and really hammer it home. Just go, what are we doing here? Where are you taking me? What is the story of this run through? To me, that's more interesting. Hope you guys agree. Let us know in the comments down below. If you're still watching this video, it's 56 minutes. Wow, it's a long one. Self promo, call out maybe. Both terrible at things though. You're not doing anything. Sammy, call out your mate. Want Sammy in a feud with her? Spartan. Beth Spartan. Right, yes. Okay, cool. Yeah, perfect. Specialist and Giant, that's fine. Does it do anything? It gives us an extra card on this pay-per-view. Guys, this is not looking great for this pay-per-view. Let me be perfectly honest. I don't think this is looking great. See what we can get here. I mean, yeah, we will. We'll see if we can get some money. I mean, we need to buy them anyway. We've got to be careful, but we are hitting the optional bonuses, so we get a massive boost to our quality. And with this one, 25. Don't please. I hope I'm not going to go. It's worth buying. Feel like gunshots there, man. I feel like Ricochet's start of his music, to be perfectly honest, as well. But I've got viral campaign, Thunderdome stage, building crew, all them optional bonuses are there. So we've got a good show bonus. We don't need to buy anyone else, do we? No, definitely not. No, we don't need to worry about contract negotiations. We do have one person under contract, which is Beth Spartan. Cool. We've got her for the pay-per-view. She's probably going to have a match. It might. That's the pay-per-view. I haven't built this very well, guys. Let me know what you think I should have done different. Yeah. Let's go. Look, we've sabotaged their pay-per-view, so there's still a chance here. There is absolutely still a chance we could end up in the lead. Me versus Alexa Bliss, welcome to your first match, the debut. Of course, she wins the debut. Do we get a win? No. Mia Yim had a run in. We had a run in on Mia Yim, and it didn't get us anything, and the match was garbage, apparently. Billy Kay promo. This will be great. Excellent. Of course it is. Of course it is. Mid-card match now. Dakota Kai running. Michael Gonzalez and May T. Kirk. Kai and Baszler's feud gone up, but we're not using it at the pay-per-view. We're doing the title match. Call out. Can we get a rivalry grow? Great. That'll help that match a little bit at the pay-per-view, which will probably be happening. Io Shirai versus Tamina, one-on-one tables match. Tamina wins that match. Taking the wins. Complaining about not getting wins. Good. Strongest match of the show. Terrible show, really. Nia Jax versus Natalya. Nia's pretty hurt. Is she going to get injured? No, she's not by the look of it. 4 stars and a level 4 rivalry right there. But so they're going to have Nia Jax and Natalya on the next one. They've got, I mean, if he's champion, then I might have got rid of him. Wolf and Dunn, they've been having some cracking rivalry matches as well, haven't they? Mediocre. Self promo, Tony Storm, promo fight 0, main event, Ivar versus Santos Escobar. They're loving that feud. I'm loving that feud. I'm pretty sure that's a 4-star. Amazing. We got it handed to us, man. We got it handed to us. 39,000 and 128,000. Arena crowd was sold out, so that's good. 128,000. That's good. It's good. I mean, the show quality was C, and the match card quality was C. Star power bonuses 13. Ratings 94. Mayhem and Alexa Bliss was rough. Their wrestling classes didn't fit each other at all. Free advertising. Fantastic. We might need it for this show. They only got 39,000, actually. 157,000. They've got money for this pay-per-view. They are not worried at all. No, we're not doing as bad as I thought. We are at 1,692,655. We don't have the best show going into this. Let's see what we can do. That loser Bailey attacked me during that last fight. I'm not going to stand for garbage like that. I want to settle things in the ring with her within the next 3 weeks. I think, is that happening tonight? Yeah, you mess with Shirai, you pay the price. Hey, Deville, you've seen the work I've been putting in, but I know I can do more for the brand. Do you want a main event slot or something, Bailey? Main event match. I know the fans will be excited for it. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Perfect. And you know I won't let you down. Let's hope that she don't want that in this one. Yeah, she does. Yeah. Okay, so Bailey and Io Shirai is our main event. How do we spice that up? We don't need to worry about spicing it up. No, it's Ignition that we wanted Bailey with. So it's not going to be Bailey and Io Shirai. Right, if she wants it in the next 3 weeks, that's fine. Bailey, you can have your main event match, though. I mean, look, her feud with Ignition. We haven't done a lot of build to this in this episode, but we did a lot of build to it in the last episode. We managed to keep the rivalry at 4-4. We need what we can get in this. 2 specialists. I mean, interesting. Didn't expect this to be the main event of this pay-per-view, but you know what? It is, and that's okay. Do we have interference on? No. Do we want interference on? Who would interfere? Who would interfere? I mean, Io Shirai. No, Io Shirai's busy with Bailey. No, I don't even think anyone interferes. Do we have GM interference? No. I don't really know how GM interference works. I feel it just upsets people, and we'll get a point where they'll tell us we have to do it anyway. Let's put that as our main event. I mean, that's what we want. Schedule a run-in. I am sure we will have a run-in. Triple H. Don't worry. I feel this has to be the title match. It was Dakota Kai that wants a rematch, isn't it? She's at 15. What's the pay-per-view bonus? Extreme Rules. Let's go with that then. Yeah. Title match on, of course. Interference. 42. Interference. Who's going for Sasha next? Sasha is a cruiser. We need a giant to go after Sasha next. Tamina, but I mean, Tamina's doing stuff against Shirai. We're probably going to need to have Io Shirai and Tamina on this. What other giants? Raquel? Raquel's not a bad one. Run in on Sasha? Or is it does that mean Dakota Kai could win the championship and then be injured? Because there's every chance Dakota Kai gets injured in this match. It's what she wants, though. My interference doesn't have enough. No, that's because I don't think I'm using it, my friend. Have I unlocked some more? You wanting more money? Yes, you are. We'll see how we're doing. We might be able to buy them this one. I don't think we're going to have the card for it, though, to be honest. Let's see. Anyone that we want? Lana, Asuka. Yeah. Fine. No one thinking. Superstar training, contract negotiation. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Pre-match physio. Reduce the chance of a superstar becoming injured. We'll see if we'll see what happens. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this one out. Figuring out our pay-per-view. What are the Flair and Kai? We can't use Kai. Shayna Baszler's there. Do we use the interference on Kai? Then Kai's going to be injured, and we're not even going to be able to do it. You know what? Let's do it. Let's have the interference on Kai. That makes sense. Juggling so much, guys. Juggling so much. You know, she might be injured, but they'll probably be at level 3 feud if she costs her the title there. Yeah, that feels good. Tag match. Let's see what we've got. Tamina and Bayley. Io Shirai. Who else was it against Tamina and Bayley? It's someone who's fighting, isn't it? Is it Baszler? Well, if we go to Tamina, it's Shirai and Ignition, who's in our main event. So we can't do that. Okay. We can still have a tag match. We're gonna have to Spartan level 2. I mean, they're not very popular, man. So let's get them in this tag match. Let's build something into this tag match. So, okay, cool. We've got that. Now, have we got any other one-on-ones? We've got Shotzi and Gonzalez still going. Actually, heel versus heel. It's a weird match, man, that. I kind of love it. No, I feel like this is Shotzi's team, isn't it? We go against the 2 giants. That makes sense. And Raquel and Beth have tagged before. I mean, it's a weird match, but you know what? It's happening. Let's just give it tables. Let's give it a little bit of a chance, I guess. You know, I don't want it to be as good as the main and the opener. You know, Extreme Rules, is that? Or do we go TLC with that? Let's go TLC. And let's do Extreme Rules here. Let's mix it up as much as we can. Match type Extreme Rules. Let's have a one-on-one. Who do we want? Do we want Mina and Io Shirai? I mean, we kind of do, guys. The popularity, that's how I've sorted these. And Tamina is our most popular superstar that we have left. So we got Tamina versus Io Shirai, Extreme Rules. We don't need any interference, I don't think. No. Have a one-on-one. I think that's our card, guys. I mean, mad that that's our main event, but I think it's cool as well. I think it's really cool, actually. Self-promo. Bliss, we've got to get your popularity up, darling. Let's go. Let's have a call-out as well. Let's try and build up the my Yim feud or the Bella. Who's going to talk? She's a better talker, but stamina as well. Let's go that way around. Cool. And let's go with a promo. And let's go with. I mean, I guess we go advertising. I know. World Champs, no. Charity. Bonus of fans. I mean, it feels like fans help us in the long run. Guys, this is our payback card. Rhea's not doing anything in this pay-per-view. Oh, dear. Okay. Charity, you're a good promo, so let's do this. Interesting. Not what I expected at all. I kind of saw Sasha and Dakota come in, even though it's a bad mix of styles. So that's going to cost us. That's part of the reason that's not main event. It's going to cost us with that for sure. We've got our least popular superstar. Is that what we did? Oh, no, scheduled a run-in. We've got these two who, Sammy George and Beth Spartan, who, like, yeah, yeah, one of the feuds we've got on the card. You know, you don't always know what's going to happen. Pay-per-view bonus available, but 2 level 2 or more Rileys, 2. Yeah, we haven't done that, so we don't get the bonus. But we need to take the money, man. We need to take the money. We need to make as much money as we can back because it's costing us 147,000 so far. Show building crew, yeah, man. I mean, we could have gone like with that one for now. The McMahon family crew, we've booked 5 special match types, run-ins or GM interferences. I mean, we've done everything we can to get that full boost there from that. Don't do that. Basic lighting and effects. We've done this. We've booked 4 superstars with 4 more staff. I mean, it just makes sense. Let's get the pyro, baby. Let's get the pyro. Local advertising, and we've done this as well. Book superstars with more than 3-star power game 1 popularity. Nice. Getting the bonuses, trying to build up our roster at the same time, as well as everything else that we're juggling. Yeah, we've had a look there already. Power cards. Do I need anything else? Do I need to use the pre-match physio on anyone? I mean, she's very likely to get hurt, but I don't know if she's going to take a while to heal up anyway. Let's go. Let's not have Dakota Guy get hurt if we can avoid it. I would imagine it lowers the morale. I don't know the offset of that. I imagine it. You currently have a budget. Shoot. I'm over budget, guys. What's this do? Cost 15, so that's 10, 9%, 7%. That brings us in budget. Who spotted that? It was like, oh shoot. Let's go. What are they going to do? What have my cards done to their roster? Who knows? This is exciting. This has been a long episode. Sorry, it's just struggle, man. It is hard to do. Thank you so much for watching. If you could like the video, it really helps us out, and you know, it's awesome that you guys have watched all the way through to this point. Hope this has been entertaining. Hope the card's entertaining for you. If you could join us on the channel, it'd be awesome. Just consider subscribing. Write down in the comments below what you're enjoying, who you want to see in the future, what feuds you're interested in, any mistakes I'm making, and check out our other videos, man. We've got GM mode, me versus Dom. That's great. I'm really enjoying doing that. It's nice to fight a real person as opposed to an AI opponent, and then because you can just take the piss out of each other, to be perfectly honest. And then we've also got our Dom's been doing loads of other 2k22, but that's not really what the channel is. The channel is where we talk about wrestling and wrestling content, I guess. And one of the things we do a lot is live streams. I tend to do an AEW live stream every Wednesday, so come hang out, man. Come hang out, write in a comment, tell us you're loving this series or not, or whatever, and hopefully we'll see you there. Let's do this match card, baby. Thank you so much. Sasha Banks versus Dakota Kai title match, baby. Sasha Banks is staying our winner. 4 stars, good. Nice solid opening to the show. Alexa Bliss now with a self promo, getting that popularity up, +3, great. Shotzi and Sammy George versus Raquel Gonzalez and Beth Spartan. No one expected this to be in the pay-per-view. It is mediocre. I mean, we had a level 2 match there, but whatever, fine. Not good. Miriam versus Bianca Belair. Okay, cool. Gone up a bit. Tamina versus Io Shirai. It's not been the greatest feud yet, but it's slowly getting there. This is where we see 4 stars. That was a level 1 feud getting 4 stars. That's pretty impressive. Rhea Ripley in a charity promo, +5,000 fans. Perfect. Thank you, Rhea. Guys, Bayley versus Ignition. Popularity is not massive. But I think this is our first 5-star match. It's Hell in a Cell. Let's see. Let's see. Bailey is the winner. It's 4-star match. Rivalry complete. Bailey versus Ignition. Fine. Cool. It wasn't our first 5-star match. We haven't got a 5-star match yet. Nia Jackson and Natalia, both very hurt. It must have been the women's champion that we vetoed, which is gutting. They don't seem to have a tag match. Why have they put the call out there? Is that because we vetoed him from the matches, but they can call out? Maybe so, because that was a level 4 feud, wasn't it? Can't see Pete Dunne on the card either. Natalia winning. This is going to be solid. 4. Rivalry complete. Good. Build up some more rivalries now. Santos Escobar and Ivar. Promo rating excellent. Nice. Good lad. Mid-card match. Bruiser versus Fighter. Feels a bit out there, doesn't it? It didn't really happen. Mediocre 2. New rivalry. I mean, we've hurt them somehow. We have hurt them. Tony Storm doing a promo again. I mean, that's all they send Tony Storm out for. Mace versus Grand Metalik. We've seen this a few times. We've got a rivalry going on. Should be a decent match. 3 stars. 2.5. Nice. Jacqueline Wild. Charity. Oh, another charity. Trying to boost them fans up, man. Interesting. Main event. A big match. Dexter Lumis versus Brock Lesnar. These have got a feud going on. This will be fine. They haven't said it as a tables or anything, so I'm going to say it's 4 stars. Yeah, I think you could have easily... That's rivalry complete. You could have easily pushed that to 5 stars, I think, with the Hell in a Cell. Easy. Cool. Let's look at how the card played out. Surprisingly, we won. I am very, very surprised in that. All because of that second mid-card, the Tamina and Io Shirai. Interesting. Did not expect that on that card. What was their card? I mean, our if we didn't have them cards, total fan change 159,000, brilliant. A total profit loss of 58,000, brilliant. Free arena booking. We didn't even use any of them cards. We could have done. It's not a problem. We can use them in the future. Fan change 158,000, so about the same. 207,000 profit. Made a lot more money than us. Their budget is going up through the roof, mate. 1,852,564. About 1,300 fans away. They did double charity promos in that pay-per-view. That is it. A lot more money than us, though. What are they going to do with that? Make some signings? Who knows? Be interesting to see. You don't always, because you don't know the signings and stuff, do you? Yes. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this content. I've been filming this first 2 videos together, so we'll see how it goes in the future. But, you know, dudes, we're a little small channel. Awesome hanging out with you guys. You know, if you want to join the channel, it really helps us out. Hit the subscribe button. It costs now. It's 2 lads from Yorkshire. And then if you could like the video, that really does help us out. And subscribe for more. Check out one of the videos that pops up on screen in a bit. I feel like I'm doing all the YouTube stuff that I should be doing. I'm down. NXT beat me. This is a close series. I'm quite enjoying it. Guys, until next time, we haven't used Shotzi enough either. Do a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hull yeah. And if you think that's weird, like, check out the live chat, because if there's people watching, they'll all be saying hull yeah. I think it's weird. It's fine. See you soon. Oh yeah, I'll see you next Friday. Next Friday is when we do this. GM Murder Monday.
Hello, this is Shotzi Blackheart, and welcome to Gimme a Hole Yeah! I hope everyone checking this out in Yorkshire and beyond is having a great day.